Ah, yes. Love. It's wonderful. And Weeknight has a whole lot of it. Coming up right now. Weeknight, there's Muller will have some comedic love for you. That's right. Comedy, music, and fun. Plus, resource I can rock about 10. Monokevin, Kyrell, Mr. M, and the return of Anastasia James. Yes, you do not want to miss that, Fabrice. What else we have, everybody?
After tonight's Weeknight update episode, Run for Your Lives as Daddy Dearest from Friday Night Funkin' is about to take the spotlight for himself and his wife Mommy Dearest. Those two demons will not spare anyone whatsoever. And to wrap tonight's program up, we'll interview some Friday Night Funkin' fans for the anniversary of the game. Let's get funky, people.
Yes, there are many ways to say I love you, and Weeknight has all those ways and more right now, so do not move a muscle. Not everybody has time for a late night show. When they do, you would better watch Weeknight up there. Hey, that's me. So, what are you waiting for? Just stay right there and have a good time. Let's go. From the YouTube Dojo, far away from Katie Nolan's shack, it's Weeknight there with Ellie Muller. And now, man thinks that Katie Nolan should forget about her ESPN loss and move over to Comedy Central, Mr. Ellie Muller. Welcome to Weeknight Update. My name is Ellie Muller, the only man who can literally do a show filled with jokes, animation, weird stuff, and a whole lot of craziness. What is up, my grasshoppers? Yes! Alright, the theme song is composed by Baby Lamb Creations. Diamond Doc Emmy is responsible for the previews, and for me, so Shake It Rock About is responsible for the previews and everything else. By the way, both Shoutout Spotlight winners, Diamond Doc Emmy and Fabrizio Shake It Rock About, and Diamond Doc Emmy, as you know, is a great voiceover artist and musician and things like that. Fabrizio Shake It Rock About is a great editor and artist as well. Monokevin is a great singer. You're going to hear him later on in the program. Mr. M is also a good voiceover artist. He has been having some problems lately. You'll hear stuff from, you'll hear his reasons, why, more in depth. You'll hear him, explain everything in depth to you later on in the show. Kyrell Animation is a great animator. Anastasia J is a great voiceover actress. You're going to see them both at work later on in the show, during the ending experiments, as a matter of fact, in a brand new sketch that you do not want to miss. And finally, Specs Podcast has some fan edits. Alright, we have a big show for you tonight. Let's not waste any time. What's up? What's up with Katie Nolan, a woman who got fired by ESPN? Oh well, off to Comedy Central, I guess. Now, she did an ESPN show called Always Late, and it got canceled a year before she got the pink flag from ESPN. Wow. That was a slow move. Now, her shows on ESPN and Fox Sports only got 40,000 viewers a week. Meanwhile, some people on ESPN are saying that she has been pampered. Yeah, Craig Kilborn would be steamed if he got that comment. Wait, I think he did, but whatever, I'm sorry. Anyway, finally, she tried to get the Game Theory show on HBO, but she was passed over. Yikes. Hey, try Comedy Central. Okay, alright. By the way, Mr. Announcer, you did get the announcing thing right? Yep, you got it. I said that you are the man who and yada yada yada. Alright, just making sure. Thanks. Thank you so much. Sometimes the announcer would get on everybody's nerves. Well, anyway, I think it's time for some from our punching bag. Here we go. Oh, Hey, look. It's the punching bag. Let's see what he has to say now. So Katie Nolan got fired from ESPN, huh? Oh boy. I knew it. This is really getting crazy now. Listen, Katie, you know what? I can tell that you are too crazy to work at ESPN. Especially considering the fact that not too many people are watching you on ESPN. You know, I recommend that you try Comedy Central. I mean, hey, you know, you're already the female version of Craig Kilborn, so why not give it a shot? By the way, you might want to take the 1 a.m. 12 Central time slot because Will the Rockets is going to have the time slot before you at movie night, okay? Just letting you know right now. Alright. That was indeed amazing. But now we have something for you. That's something that we do every night here on this program. MP is going to give us another top 8 list. Let's see what this one is. Here we go. Alright, what is tonight's category? Tonight's category, top 8 reasons why Katie Nolan wants to be on Comedy Central. Number 8, ESPN treated her like a bucket of dirt. Number 7, one Comedy Central executive called her the female version of Craig Kilborn. Number 6, she has posters of Craig Kilborn in her bedroom. Number 5, she has a dream of hosting an actual late night talk show on basic cable. Number 4, she actually wants to be paid. Number 3, someone told her that she was destined to attract 375,000 viewers. Number 2, there's actually a campaign to get her on Comedy Central. And number 1, why not? ESPN fired her and she believes that she's funny enough for the big time. Wait, is she funny? Well, I don't know for sure, but I will say this. You know, she's not really a political person. Alright? She really isn't. This is crazy. Thank you, MP. Thank you very much. We'll be right back with the Hall of Wonders, and also coming up, we got some talking time and some early morning romance with Anastasia and Kyrell. You're watching Weeknight Update. Hang tight on YouTube and Nick at Night. Here it is, your Violent Night.
Can you feel the love tonight? Really? Sorry.
QB the 2B, bringing you beautiful true blue TV delight. QB the 2B, I love what you do because you bring me Nick at Night.
Fellas, before we go to work this morning, let's review our basics. Who is the most important person we'll talk to today? The customer. Customer, right. And Empire customers expect a lot. When they call 588-2300, they expect to see carpeting in their own homes. They expect to see a wide selection of carpeting starting at $6.95 a yard, installed with padding. They expect credit terms, too. No installment payments for 60 days. And with 2 rooms or more, they expect a free shampoo. Free Bissell Rug shampoo, right. But most important, Empire customers expect their carpets delivered and installed in 3 to 4 days. 3 or 4 days. And that's where we come in. Are we going to let them down? No. All right. Now, there's just one more thing I want to say. I think you're not only the finest carpet installers in the city, but you're the best-looking bunch of guys I ever saw. Right. All right, now get out there and install. 588-2300 Empire.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys, how you doing tonight, sir? I'm doing alright. How are you tonight, Mr. Muller? Well, I am doing alright. Got a big show tonight. Yes, we do. And I'm glad you're making a big show because every Friday night on big shows like this, we take time out to our busy schedule to give people the Hall of Wonders. Oh yeah, it's going to be a good. Is it going to be a good one? Yes, it is, and let's just say that everything is going to be all right. Here we go.
Disclaimer: The Hall of Wonders is kind of like dog soup on E! Animation Network, but it does have some weird jokes. That is a certain thing, so please enjoy this. We worked so hard on this.
I am so happy that Mr. Grimmy, Gaston, Addison Ray, and Sophia Carson are all gone now.
So am I. They have totally gotten on my nerves.
Yeah, we can now be married without any issues.
It is about time. I'm so sick and tired of going through another fight about our marriage.
Also, I'm happy to say that Gaston can no longer work on television, Addison Ray can't work anywhere else, Sophia Carson will remain single and unemployed forever, and the Kinnears are finally free.
Wow.
Yay.
It gets a lot sweeter. Listen to this. Because Gaston can't work on Nick at Night or really anywhere else anymore, that means that everybody is getting a raise on Nick at Night.
Hey, did you hear about Marinette and Adrian?
You mean Miraculous and Cat Noor?
Yeah.
At this point, everyone has heard a lot about them.
Facts.
Well, they are finally going out on dates, and Adrian's father, Hawkmoth, was thrown in a volcano last week because he didn't allow them to date at all. That means that nothing will ever get in their way again.
Well, that is amazing. Are they going to watch the show?
I don't know.
Whoa, what do you mean?
Well, we have some footage of them on a date.
Right on this piece of VHS tape.
Yeah, and what we have found was shocking.
Trust us, it's shocking. Look at this.
I'm so glad that we could finally date and make out without your father being involved.
I know. Now, we can do all of the things that couples do. We can kiss, hug, and watch TV together.
Actually, there's something else on my mind, and I've been waiting a long time to get a chance to do it.
Well, we need to turn the cameras off first because they're starting to creep me out.
Yeah. I'm surprised that they're there in the first place.
Wow. They're in love now.
Yeah, they really wanted to be alone.
I will say, this calls for a celebration.
Not now. We have something important to do.
It's showtime.
Let's go.
Let's start.
Rescue Nickelodeon Studios in beautiful Orlando, Florida. Nick at Night proudly presents the Hall of Wonders. This morning, drawings and jokes about Katie Nolan and some surprises from the Tiny Kids. And now, for people who know that Katie Nolan's lifelong dream was to be the female version of Craig Kilborn, Dave Aladdin, Casimir Gregory, Mr. Tables, and Mr. Swift.
Thank you so much, Bella Bear. Welcome to the Hall of Wonders. It feels good to say it again. I'm Dave Aladdin.
I'm Jasmine Agrimori.
I'm Mr. Tables.
And I'm Mr. Swift. This morning, we're going to make fun of Katie Nolan, but before we get started, I just want to say that it feels good to do a show without the villains getting in the way.
Amen to that. Let's get things started right away. What time is it?
It's drawing time.
It's drawing time. That's right. Katie Nolan got fired from ESPN almost 2 years after it canceled her Always Late program and after not getting enough attention for Snapchat versions of SportsCenter. In other words, she's living on the streets now.
Well, she's not making any money anymore. So, that makes sense, but listen to this. A former ESPN employee named Jason Whitlock recently said that her old shows on ESPN and on Fox Sports only attract 40,000 viewers a week because of the one-liners that she didn't write at all. In fact, he even called her uninformed, unprepared, and not that knowledgeable. Wait. 3 things. 1. Is Jason making fun of her, or is Jason trying to make a mockery out of mankind? 2. Why didn't he help her if he wanted her to be a better broadcaster? And 3, does anybody care about the fact that those are the same 3 things that about 95,000 people have said about Craig Kilborn?
Well, Craig Kilborn is very smart, but let us not make things any more complicated than they need to be. Anyway, listen to this. Kay said that she auditioned for the new game theory show that Bowmany Jones will be hosting on about next year, but she did not get it because she was ahead of herself. Maybe she would be a better choice for Comedy Central.
Hey, that brings us to this bonus drawing.
If Katie Nolan gets a show on Comedy Central, then she'll have to follow The Daily Show and Movie Night with Will Devokies every night. So, 2 funny people after a show that hasn't been funny in about 7 years or so? That's actually pretty good. I have some breaking news to report.
Susan Kane, the newest member of the Nick and Night family.
I hope that this isn't bad news.
It's not bad news. It's all good news. Listen to this. This show is being sponsored by Joe and Jane's chocolate chip cookies. That's right. Joe and Jane make the best chocolate chip cookies in the world. So chocolatey and gooey. They're so good. This show is also being sponsored by Sam and Betty's Triple Decker Ice Cream Sandwiches. That's right. They're not just creamy and delicious, but they're also 3 times the ice cream.
Oh, goodness. I love chocolate chip cookies and ice cream sandwich. I must you toned me with all of that food. I'm very hungry.
Jasmine, you promised me that you would be half.
Baby, I am always hungry, and you know that I love to eat. Even Mother is aware of that.
I know! You have mentioned it so many times.
You have mentioned it on the air.
And you do show it a bit too much.
You say that you're sophisticated, but food has gotten in the way of your sophistication.
You're starting to be like Buster Baxter.
Now I'm thinking of making a old market.
Come on, you guys. I love food, and I was born with a sweet tooth. Whenever I see something sweet or hear about something sweet, I want to eat it right away. People call me the queen of food, and people should be careful when they see me in the buffet line.
Why?
Have you ever been to one yourself? There is a lot of food at a buffet, and when I am at a buffet, I cannot help myself. I eat everything, and when I say everything, I mean everything. Actually, I eat everything in sight right now.
Sorry about that sudden interruption, folks. We cannot have a Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs scenario. Ugh.
It's just that I need to get Joe and Jane's chocolate chip cookies, Sam and Betty's triple decker ice cream sandwiches, a few triple cheeseburgers, and a big buffet.
Alright, it's time to wrap the whole thing up.
Well, I'd better get ready for my big infomercial.
You guys know what to do.
Well, for all of us inside the Hall of Wonders, we'll see you next week.
Farewell, everyone.
Be safe out there.
Sorry about my belly, but as I have been saying all episode long, I am hungry. The museum is now closed, and I got to eat.
This has been the Hall of Wonders. Now back to Weeknight Updates, Katie Nolan Spectacular. Then stay tuned for the morning show starring Rebel Wilson and her guest, Katie Nolan. That's all still to come on Nick at Night.
Shoe pie.
Hey, easy with the shoe.
The Hall of Wonders was done technical in Studios in Orlando, Universal Studios, Florida.
This program is co-produced, co-written, and edited by Rocky Bro 10.
He knows how to throw a slam dunk too.
I love to dunk my Oreo cookies in milk.
Wait,
This is the recreation for the TV generation, making every minute count. It's Nick at Night.
So, hey guys, I am the actor of the Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. Well, I just want to give you a little heads up the reasons why I didn't do the scripts for Ellie Muller. It might be long, but I just want to make this a little short. and I want you guys to understand why. Well, first off, when I was about to do a bit more scripts for a next episode of Ellie Muller, unfortunately, my Windows 7 was crashed every time when I tried to restart, and then it keeps crashing again, restarting again, and that's just it. It's now busted. And I can't even take it anymore. However, I got my dad to check it out, and he knows the reason why. All I need for me is the new computer and all that stuff. So that way, I would be getting all set up. And, But when it got here, I just opened it up and check it out. What happened was when I opened the box, there were six keyboard pieces were completely missing, and the screen was scratched. So we have to return it to Walmart somehow, which is we already did. But however, I'm gonna be reordering the new computer. It'll be the same, and hopefully I will be back on the next episode of this Ellie Muller. So yeah.
Wow, that was interesting. By the way, if there was a photo or a drawing during the drawing time portion of the Hall of Wonders that made you feel uncomfortable, then please forgive us. Someone try to make that into the whole thing. I don't know who, but it was just something. That's all. And also, I hope that you have watched Dylan's explanation, after the Hall of Wonders, because it was very, very interesting to hear. And finally, you might have heard me talking to the announcer up there earlier. Somewhere in the booth above this place where we do the show. Well, sometimes he would get a little loopy, okay? And when he gets loopy, watch out. He would say some things that either aren't true or aren't funny or both. Alright, so keep an eye on that, alright? Now, let's have some talking time. Let's talk about it. Let's go, huh?
Let's talk about it.
Now, check this out, okay? We're talking about Katie Nolan on this program tonight. Yes, Katie Nolan. You may know her from ESPN or Fox Sports 1. Or, actually Fox Sports. But, she's no longer working for either of those networks. As she said in a tweet on Twitter a while back, stating, I've thought about sending this tweet for weeks, and I still have no clue how to make it not make you all roll your eyes. Also, the obvious thing has happened. I no longer work at ESPN. I'm really grateful for my time here. I made incredible friendships and valuable mistakes. Interesting. What's interesting about that is rather interesting, considering the fact that her show, Always Late with Katie Nolan, was canceled, almost 2 years ago. And I'm like, really? Really? Why would ESPN announce her firing now when they had already canceled her show about 2 years ago? It makes no sense. Anyway, listen to this, okay? Someone even said that her shows, have received very, very, very low ratings, okay? And the ratings determine whether or not your show will stay on the air or not. Alright? Always Late with Katie Nolan premiered on ESPN in September of 2019 to very, very low ratings. A 0.03 rating. That's pretty much 30,000 viewers. And that's sad. And according to Jason Whitlock, who worked on Fox Sports and ESPN, said that her weekly garbage time show attracted 40,000 viewers. And that's due to what he said about how the occasionally witty one-liners were the ones that she didn't write. Someone even said that she is adequate at reading the words of other writers on tape. She's paid more than $1 million for work that would earn virtually any of every other man or woman with her resume $50,000. She's not a journalist like Mina Kimes. She's not informed, prepared, and knowledgeable like Doris Burke. Nolan is adept at working the grievance system. Wow. That's crazy. I can't believe that someone would actually, compare her to other journalists and try to call her the female version of Craig Kilborn. That's insane. And finally, recently she said that she auditioned for Game Theory on HBO. However, she got ahead of herself and didn't get the gig. She even mentioned it on Twitter. If I could get it up there, that would be nice. Let's see if I could get it up there. If not, then they'll probably show up on the screen. As you're watching this. But anyway, it literally says, oh, here we go. She said that I interviewed for it, got a little ahead of myself, thinking I was going to get it, was crushed, but I didn't. But the most important thing is that the show will exist, and Bo is going to knock it out of the park. Bomani Jones is going to host the show. Well, I guess this can only mean one thing. Comedy Central is going to sweep her up. And Katie Nolan, you gotta go with Comedy Central. This is coming from a young man who has been doing this show for 12 years on YouTube and on Nick at Night. So you gotta trust me on this one. Alright, folks, that is it for tonight's program. The ending experiments are coming up right now with Early Morning Romance with Anastasia and Kyrell. You gotta check it out. It's really good. And Monokevin is also going to sing a song for you folks. Alright, folks, that's it. I'll see you back here on Monday. That's the news, and I'm out skis. Okay. So, what you're about to see is something that Katie Nolan might try to do on Comedy Central, if she ends up getting a job on Comedy Central. Okay, Nolan, you gotta come up with some stuff on your own, okay? I'm sorry, but you gotta at least try, okay? Alright. It's time once again for the ending experiments. That's right. The ending experiments. And this time, it's gonna be real good. Trust me. Folks, as some of you already know, two of our own Not Ready for Late Night players have been dating and getting romantic lately. They are Anastasia Jane and Kyrell McKay Animation, or Kyrell McKay for short. Now that they have been dating for a while, the Weeknight Update team and I believe that it's time for them to showcase their love for one another on the air. Well, this is real. We are not making this up. Nick at Night might get shaky after this, but hey, it's about 3 in the morning, so please, roll it, kids.
The Nick at Night executives are fast asleep and everyone loves love. It's time for a little early morning romance with Anastasia and Kyrell. This morning's episode, Katie Nolan is giving me nightmares.
Baby, I'm scared.
What happened, baby?
I had this nightmare last night.
How were you able to find time to sleep when you're always hungry?
Well, I only sleep for a short period of time because my belly is my alarm clock. Anyway, when I went to sleep last night, I saw a Weeknight update going up against a new show on Comedy Central hosted by Katie Nolan.
Really? Well, I'm pretty sure we beat her show in the ratings. Right?
Yeah, but she threatened to beat me in a cookie eating competition, and that's when we got into a huge fight. I mean, who loves food more than I do?
Everyone knows that you are the queen of food.
Right? Anyway, she tried to knock boots with you, and she was about to kiss you. That's when I woke up.
Come on, you're the only woman for me. Besides, Katie has nothing on you. She has no personality or style. You have everything that she doesn't.
Oh, baby, you always know how to cheer me up.
That's why we're a couple. Hey, let's have some breakfast, and then we'll start doing some serious boot knocking.
Oh, yeah. It's a good thing that we'll have breakfast beforehand because you need energy to keep up with me. I also think that it's a good idea because I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
And don't you forget it, baby.
This has been Early Morning Romance with Anastasia and Kyrell, a casting shoot production in association with Rocky Bro 10. Stay tuned for the morning show starring Rebel Wilson next on Nick at Night.
Your watch just stopped and your car's in the shop. The rent is due and your marriage is through. You're feeling uptight, but that's alright, cause you watch Nick at Night.
You watch Nick at Night.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here to perform The Blower's Daughter from Damien Rice, or performed by Damien Rice, I should say. Here is Monokevin.
And so it is, just like you said it would be. Life goes easy on me most of the time. And so it is, the shorter story. No love, no glory. No hero in her sky. I can't take my eyes off you. I can't take my eyes off you. the time. And so it is, the colder water, the blower's daughter, the pupil in denial. I can't take my eyes off you. 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 I can't take my eyes. Ooh, did I say that I love you? Did I say that I want to leave it all behind? I can't take my mind off you. 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 I can't take my mind till I find somebody new.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it again. Another weird interview, this time with a paintbrush. That's right. It's going to be interesting. Watch this. Alright, Mr. Paintbrush, thank you so much for joining us on this program. You know, have you painted anything, peculiar over the last couple of weeks? Thank you, Mr. Muller. It's so good to be here. You know, I have painted various walls in this one house a couple weeks ago. Okay. Have you ever had a hard time getting cleaned up? You know, I ended up being green all over. And trust me, it took me about 8 days to get that green off. Paint off. I mean, seriously. You know, you have no idea how much soap and water it must take to get the paint off. Okay? Why do you always find yourself getting into strange predicaments, you know, in the construction site? I gotta tell you, you know what, it was tricky in one construction site. You know, someone once dipped me in a bowl filled with goo. And I had to be ready to paint a house. And finally, do you think that this interview is way too weird for television? Yes, this was the weirdest interview ever. Let's wrap this up right now. Thank you. I see. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Paintbrush. And to all you folks at home, thank you so much for watching this Weeknight / Nick at Night exclusive. Enjoy the rest of the night experiments. We'll see you back here on Monday. Take it easy.
It's a perfect place to hear the music play. Karaoke.
Karaoke.
You can sing a song or dance the night away.
Karaoke. Karaoke.
everything is okie dokie at the karaoke cafe.
MP says, hey, Katie Nolan, get yourself on Comedy Central right now. Please. Come on now, this is getting too much. Okay, I want to give this very special message to Katie Nolan, who has been fired by not only Fox Sports, but also from ESPN. You know, Katie, look, I know that you're upset about not having a job right now, but let me tell you this, okay? You can't just sit around and do nothing when there's a whole world outside of sports entertainment you could easily, fit into. Okay? For example, and this is what I've been trying to tell you for a while now, okay? Perhaps you should get into Comedy Central. You should get on Comedy Central. Granted, you might have to follow The Daily Show, and, of course, if Comedy Central decides to pick that up, Movie Night with Will Devakis, but I think that you would do pretty well. I mean, besides, you're already the female version of Craig Kilborn, so why not? Alright, just think about it. So what did we learn? Well, we learned that Katie Nolan has been criticized by a lot of ESPN employees, and we also learned that Katie Nolan's best chance of getting an actual late night show, probably from Comedy Central. Yeah, from Comedy Central. Or maybe from TBS. No, Comedy Central. Okay? Just a thought, okay? And I sort of butchered it a little bit, but whatever. Alright, that is it. I hope that you had a good time. See you back here on Monday. Here it is, your musical performance time.
And now, jazzing your stress away, it's the musical performance time.
Folks, after what we've been through behind the scenes last week, and after how everything turned out, well, we got Anastasia Jane back on the show, and we also have, settled a few things. But all I'm trying to say is, look, alright, we are just, exhausted and relieved. That everything is finally back to normal. Somewhat. So, I think it's best for us to show you this musical performance time performance. This time, it's a little instrumental song from the Temptations movie. Enjoy.